It is now time for Get It With Me. Say what? Okay, that was robust. I liked that. All right, of course, brought to you by Whataburger, and today we are recapping the roses. We have got some really interesting Bachelor news. So we've got producer Sarah and director KG back again. So thank you for joining us. I didn't get to catch the episode, so fill us in.
We got you.
It was a great episode. We are so back.
Yes.
I feel like this is very classic Bachelor. This is a great season.
Okay.
So KG and I are each going to give you a highlight of the week.
Okay.
So my first highlight of the week was on the first group date. They were playing basketball. The women were split up into two teams. And at the end, Grant had to choose his MVP, and he chose Chloe.
Okay.
And he gave her his Letterman jacket, and then Chloe grabbed him for a kiss.
Ooh.
And I really liked that. I liked that she showed initiative. I liked that she took him. The crowd was cheering. It was a really sweet moment.
It even looks like the girls, the competition's cheering.
It was sweet.
That's nice.
It was
Okay.
cute.
Yeah.
Change of pace there. What about you?
Mine was, so as you know, last week was the first impression rose. The first one got the first solo date.
Okay.
And it was with Alex. There it is. And he sang to her. They were playing the piano. It was just so beautiful and genuine, and the emotions were there. And I'm a sucker for a good song.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Aw.
he ate.
Okay. Yeah. So what about Sarah? What did you think about that scene?
I had a different reaction. I actually had to fast forward through it because it gave me like bad secondhand embarrassment. But I wanted to ask you, if a man was singing to you freestyle on a date, one-on-one like that, how would you feel?
I mean, it can be a little awkward, right? Like
it's intimate.
I mean, I would maybe play. I guess it depends on the content. Like, was it silly or was it like serious?
It was serious.
Yeah, that might be uncomfortable
very
for like a first
intimate.
date.
But you know, it worked for KG.
Well,
it worked for her.
yes.
But listen,
she thought it was romantic.
and that's what they want, right? These girls are after
Yes.
him, so it's like they want that.
Right.
You know what I mean? So for that, I think it works. Okay. What do you have next?
What was your first misstep of the week?
So it's actually the group date.
Okay.
It was the basketball scene when Zoe asked, during her free throw, she asked Matt, no, oh my gosh, I'm getting mixed up, excuse me. She asked Grant to take him to the side for doing the group date with children, mind you, there. Which,
The children.
I'm sorry, you have to watch it. I'm not explaining it correctly, but like the way
at their
she did
faces.
it, they were like, "What do you mean you're taking him for a solo during the group dates? You're here for us, for the children."
I
for
don't
the
like when they
game."
do that.
Right.
Because you've seen that in past episode or past seasons where it is a group date and one will pull to the side and it's
Yeah.
like, come on, like be fair.
Yeah.
you
They were
know?
in the middle of a game. It just felt like the
Yeah.
wrong
And the kids were
time.
waiting for him to come
Aw.
back.
Yeah, they're probably excited to play with him because he's a basketball player. Yeah, that's sad. Well,
But
oh well.
that led to my misstep of the week, which was Allie Joe's reaction to Zoe stealing him. So this is, Jordan,
Oh,
this is what
gosh.
you've been asking about. This is
Uh-huh.
what you've been wanting. This was the beginning of our drama. This is
Okay.
Miss Allie Joe. Stunning, beautiful girl. She's a boxing coach. Her and
wow.
Grant have hit it off, but she did not take it very well when he was stolen away. She did not care for that. So it was just a lot of ranting to the camera and to Zoe herself.
Yeah.
So I think the way this show usually goes, it's going to get back to Grant and it's going to bite her.
Right, in the end. Yeah, the guys don't like to hear the drama between the girls. Yeah. But see, like, if I was the Bachelorette, I'd want to hear the drama. Like, tell me what's going on in the house when I'm not there. Yeah, like, what's going on? Tell me the drama. Because I want to. Because that's the thing. I feel like they don't do that enough, actually, because we will see somebody being, like, sinister and, like,
Right.
mean in the background, and the guy or the girl will not have any idea about it. And we're yelling at our TV, like, no, don't listen to her. Listen to him, you know? So it's already starting, huh? Episode 2.
They're not waiting. They're serious. But for this week,
Yeah.
I'm rooting for Natalie because in the basketball scene, she was very connecting with the kids.
Aw.
And Grant has said he wants a wife, he wants a family,
Right.
and she gave all the qualities and for it. So, and I'm rooting for her.
And he noticed that.
Right, he noticed
Right.
it. I'm rooting for her. Go Natalie, girl.
Okay.
I'm rooting for
Do you have a favorite, Sarah, so
I
far?
do. My player to watch right now is Juliana. So she popped a couple of her nails during the basketball group date, and I know she was in pain. And Grant found her afterwards, and he massaged her hands with
Whoa.
oil, and then he kissed them and said, "You have beautiful hands."
So wait, is that all we have to do, Sarah, is break a nail?
yeah, as the audience, I was like,
doing that.
wow, that was, I mean, I thought that was really
Kinda
sweet.
special. special.
Yeah.
It's kind of different.
Yeah, it seemed very
so
tender.
nice.
Like it was very intimate that he was taking care of her.
Right.
So.
It's funny,
That sounds nice. So we like the Bachelor himself, right?
Yes.
Okay, he's
I
a good
do,
guy. Okay, good.
Yeah, that scene I had to skip because it was I had secondhand.
We had
embarrassment.
opposite reactions.
Opposite reactions.
That's
to
so
that
interesting,
scene.
but we're all different, and that's
Yeah.
how the women are in the house as well. You never know what's going to work, what's not going to work. So what do you? So okay, so we have one more week then, I guess, before the next episode. It's only once a week, right?
Yes.
All right, so it's Monday nights.
Yep, tune in Monday nights
Oh,
on our sister
man.
channel, ABC. Yep.
And we will be sharing that tea if you didn't. But if you did, you can join the conversation. And in the meantime, we'll be right back. Thank you, ladies.